What's up, people? What's going on tonight? So another one of my quick videos here. I basically just want to say, just giving a shout out to people who have good relationships right now. You know, those who are, especially those who are married, those who've had long-term relationships, those who have made it work through thick and thin. Shout out to you guys. You know, a lot of times, you know, or at least a few times in the past, I've talked about relationships. You know, some people might have taken what I said the wrong way. Even though I know what I meant, you know, I know what I said and I meant what I said, and I stand by what I say when it comes to stuff like that. But you know, I guess like most times I don't give praise and shout outs to those who have good relationships. And people, you know, there are successful relationships out there. There are good relationships out there. A lot of you, you know, who are my friends and family have been married for years and are continuing to make it work. That's good. You know, in this day and age where marriage is not frowned upon, but it's, you know, it's not as successful as it's been you know, conditioned into our minds since the beginning of time. You know, marriage is a beautiful thing. You know, but you know, with high divorce rates and, you know, ugly battles in court and, you know, everything else in between, child support and this and that, you know, marriage gets real ugly sometimes, and we all see it. You know, I'm sure we all know at least one person who's been divorced. But you know, that's not what I'm really here to talk about. You know, I'm here to talk about the goods about relationships real fast. You know, and you know, those who are making things work in their relationships. You know, keeping that fire, that spark going. You know what I'm saying? You know, I hope you continue to do that for your significant other. You know, those who are not even married, you know, those who are boyfriend and girlfriend, or those who just have like companions, you know, because that's a thing too. Not everybody's meant to get married. You know, that's another thing that people need to realize. Not everybody's going to get married. Marriage is not for everybody. You know, marriage is for certain people. You know, those who can make shit work, and there's a lot of in-betweens with that. But those who have strong bonds and boyfriend and girlfriend, and, you know, companions, you know, making that work as well, you know, good for you too. You know, I hope one day, you know, if you do decide to get married, that works. But those who decide to not get married, you know, I hope you have good, successful relationships. You know, I hope your relationships stay strong. I hope you don't keep getting dogged out. You know, and I hope that, you know, you will find love one day. I hope you know, realize some of the things that I've mentioned in the past, whether you've heard my videos or not, or whether I've talked to you one-on-one. You know, I hope that you find that someone, you know, whether it be here, in your hometown, it could be somebody from you went to school with, it could be somebody you bump in at the mall, it could be somebody in another state, somebody in another country, you know, whatever the case is. But I hope you get somebody one day, because guess what? There's somebody for everybody. And that's a true statement. Somebody for everybody, you know. And then there's the bottom tier. There's those who are not in relationships, those who just date, you know, those who don't see themselves being in a relationship anytime soon. You know, you're just playing the field, or, you know, feeling people out, because there's nothing wrong with that either. You know, dating, and just being yourself, you know, stepping out of your boundary and interacting with the opposite sex whenever you feel the need to, you know, because it's your life. You do whatever you please, you know. You know, you keep doing you. You know, that's all there is to it. You have your own life, okay? You control your own destiny. You do what you need to do to make yourself happy, you know, whether you choose to be with nobody, you know, whether you want to play with toys, you know what I'm saying? For the ladies, you know, us guys, if you want to just watch porn the rest of your fucking life, or, you know, screw blow-up dolls, go ahead, man. You know, whatever it takes to make yourself happy, you know. The bottom tier, those who are not in relationships at all, you know, or those who are just feeling things out before they decide to dive into a relationship, and then before they decide to get married. You know, there's levels to this shit. But wherever you are in these levels, I hope you find somebody, or you make yourself happy, or somebody that you bump into makes you happy, and you know, that shit works out long term for you. You know, because we all deserve somebody good. You know, we all deserve to be, you know, happy. You know, those who are happily married, you know, that kind of happiness, you know, with all the garbage and shit, because there's garbage on both sides. You know, I'm not going to knock women, and I'm not going to knock just men, you know, us guys, you know, both sides are to blame when it comes to relationships sometimes, and making things last and work. There's trash on both sides, and that's a fact, especially nowadays. But it takes one to be one and to know one, to be able to understand how relationships and dating and marriage really works, and the fundamentals of how to make that shit last. So on that note, that's all I really got. Shout out to those who are in good relationships, and you're making it work. Those who have given up hope, don't give up hope, but also realize that you can just be to yourself for the rest of your damn life, because people are ugly, and at the end of the day, you're all you got. You can only trust yourself, really. But that being said, those who are still looking and searching, one day you'll find somebody. Best believe that. Peace.